Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube. Today I have another jewelry tutorial for you guys, and I'm going to show you how to make these crystal fringe earrings. Yes, these puppies are handmade and they're inspired by an Instagram post that I saw by So Raven. She's like the total Instagram baddie. And so when I seen her look with them on, I was just like, oh my God, those are so beautiful. So I decided to recreate them. And they're by Alessandra Rich. And these earrings retail for about $465. And I was like, I don't got no $465 to drop on no earrings. But I made this pair of earrings for under like 20 bucks. So you stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to make these bad boys. And they're so luxurious.
A pack of rhinestones, and I got these from Michael's in the scrapbooking section, and it says Gleam Stickers, the Barbie collections. And if you get this buckle from Joann's, it fits perfectly, like the crystal fits perfectly with inside of the buckle. Some Swarovski flat back rhinestones, and I got these from Michael's. It's 20 pieces and they're 5 mm. Rhinestone on a chain, and this is by Bead Landing, and I got this from Michael's. Have like a larger size, and then we also have like a more narrow size. So you're gonna need both of these. A pair of tweezers,
A piece of silver fabric.
scissors, earring clip-ons, and I got these. These are Bead Landing, so they came from Michael's. Also here we have E6000 glue. I have Sure Bonder glue gun with a glue stick, clear latex. And you want to make sure you get latex that is thick enough and kind of sturdy. And you want your latex to be cut in a rectangular piece.
Here I'm just going to remove the buckle. So now we're going to grab the big crystal, and before we take it off, we're going to cut it out. You want to leave the plastic on it that it came on the back. So what we're going to do is take the E6000 and we're just going to put glue all around the inside of the crystal buckle. And once the glue is on, I'm just going to sit the buckle right on top of the crystal. Now I'm going to set my book on top while I let it dry to give it the added pressure. Let this dry for like 20 minutes. So we're going to take our piece of latex and we are going to cut along the end of it, like a corner. We're going to try to make a right triangle. So we're going to cut right down the middle. And then once we have the triangle piece, we are going to use that right angle, and we are going to use that to make the V shape of the earring. We are going to take the bigger chain and we are going to cut off 11 pieces of rhinestones. So once you've got your 11 pieces, we're going to take the E6000 and we're going to just glue the perimeter of the V. Place the rhinestones with your tweezers into the glue. There should be one rhinestone in the center and there should be 5 on each side. I'm just gonna start laying my rhinestones into the glue, and I want one rhinestone kind of like at the tip of the triangle, the point of the V, and then I'm gonna put 5 on each side of the middle rhinestone. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just applying the rhinestones into the glue with the tweezers. So I'm going to take out 7 rhinestones, and I'm basically going to do the same thing inside the crystal L shape that I've already made. So here I'm going to take a piece of the larger rhinestone chain. I realized that I'm going to need one piece of the big rhinestone chain with 8 spaces down. I'm also going to cut and measure the smaller rhinestones that create the fringe effect. You need 14 strands, and they're all going to have 10 rhinestones per strand. And I'm using the tip of my tweezers to add the E6000 all around the perimeter of the L. Because when we make the fringe, we're just going to attach them to the edge. You're just going to begin by grabbing the bigger piece and attaching it to that middle piece that we first made, like the tippy point of the triangle. So again, you want to grab the larger piece of chain or the larger rhinestones, the larger rhinestone chain, and attach that to the tippy part of the triangle or the V. So keep laying down your smaller pieces of rhinestone chain and go over them and really press in and make sure that they're adhering. And here I am with the finished product. I'm just pressing in and making sure that they're really getting a good bond and that it's creating the fringe that I want. And so now we're going to go back to the first piece that we made, and we're going to take our silver fabric, and we are just basically going to cut the fabric. So here we're going to take out one of our clip-on pieces that's going to adhere the earring to our ear, and we're going to get our fabric, and we're just going to trim our fabric a little bit more. I don't want any fabric sticking out when I glue the fabric and clip-on on. So here I'm just taking the fabric and I'm measuring it up to the top of our earring, and I'm just trimming it. And I didn't mention this, but I like to put nail polish on my fabric so it won't fray and stick out. So here I'm just looking at my completed earring for reference, and I'm looking to basically measure up where I should put the clip-on piece. I want it like smack dab in the center of the fabric and of the earring. So I'm just measuring that and I'm dotting it. You can dot it if you want, or you can do it by eye, but I wanted mine to be really precise, so I dotted it. Now I'm taking the E6000 and I'm putting it all over the clip-on piece, and I am just going to lay that down onto the dotted fabric. So I'm going to put some pressure on it and just really press that in, and I'm even going to set my nail polish jar on top of that so it can give it some added pressure. Now that I've given the clip-on like 30 minutes to dry, I'm going to take the fringe part that was drying, and I'm going to take the clip-on, and I didn't mention a pin, but I'm going to trace out where the fabric stops, like the width of it, so I can cut off the excess latex, because I don't want the excess latex to stick out on the earring. So here I'm just tracing how far the fabric comes out and snip off the extra fabric. So now I'm going to take the piece of fabric with the clip-on it, and I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I'm going to glue it onto the circular top portion of the earring. Now I grab my fringe piece and I just measure it to see if that it's going to fit, and it's a little bit too much latex in there, so I'm going to trim that so that it can fit close up to the circle. Very important, do not cut all the latex off. You just want to trim it up a little bit so that it can fit on top, but you need to have enough latex so that it touches or goes over part of the back of your earring. because you're essentially going to glue your circle on top of that. So make sure that you press into that earring and make sure that it's glued all the way. So here we have the finished product, and they're so shiny and pretty and glam. And yeah, they're so beautiful. I just paired them with like a bodysuit and some jeans and a bomber jacket with like a fitted cap. So these are the earrings on. So thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at Bobo's Daughter. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.